guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a traditional sew-in on my client. As you can see, she's a naturally curly girl, but virtually has no curl pattern. And just to get out the way, y'all, split ends did this to her hair. They ran up her hair and destroyed her curl pattern. So this is the first time I did her hair. As you can see, there's some improvement, but we're just gonna do a traditional sew-in just to get her hair out of the way so that we can just grow it out. So first things first, I'm going in with the K18 treatment. Now, if you haven't used the K18 treatment before, it is like everything in a bag of chips. So what it does is it goes in and it finds all those damaged bits in your hair, and it just literally mimics your hair and rebuilds your hair. It's called like biomimic technology, something along those lines, and it like literally is a godsend. I use it on my own hair and I've noticed a huge improvement in how my hair feels afterwards and how strong it is. And one of my favorite things about the treatment is that because it's a leave-in treatment, it's longer lasting results. So I know that her hair will be strong throughout the duration of her install. K18 only needs 4 minutes to process, but I love to pair it with a steam treatment so that I know that my client is getting all that extra moisture in and stimulating her scalp and hair right before we blow dry. All right, y'all, so y'all know I gotta go in with my emergency miracle treatment. It is my leave-in conditioner from my Timelessly Curly hair care line, and it's just gonna keep her hair moisturized. It's gonna soothe out those split ends, and it's just gonna protect her hair. Then I'm going in with my Let Do, which is the blow dry cream, and I love this thing because it has heat protection, but then it also provides that moisture because it's a cream, so it's not gonna leave your hair feeling dry and crunchy like blow dries usually do, because it's stripping out so much moisture. So it's going to leave her hair soft and fluffy. Lastly, to seal all that good stuff in and also provide more heat protection, I'm going in with my amethyst oil. Now, this is my lightweight oil, and I love it because it's just going to seal in that moisture, but then it's also not heavy, so it's not going to just sit on top of her hair. Now, while I'm blow drying her hair, I just want to talk about the importance of getting a trim in order to prevent split ends from getting this bad. Now, we all know that split ends left uncut will run up the healthy shaft of our hair and cause damage. But if I'm going to be honest, I've never seen it to this extent before, and she said she only went about a year some change without getting a trim. So in order to prevent all this damage, let's get our trims frequently. I recommend, my professional opinion, is to get it once every season. That means once every 3 months. Now, we know that different environmental factors and even daily wear and tear will eat away at our ends. So you want to make sure that you keep them strong and healthy so that we're not compromising our hair. So after her blow dry and trim, I'm going in with my Flex Paste. Now, this is my favorite braiding gel because it is like, it gives me that grip that I need, but then it also sinks into the hair, it penetrates into the hair so that I know it's not gonna cause a lot of buildup, like a lot of these braiding gels out here that eventually cause buildup, so your hair and your scalp is just like dry. It doesn't do that. It's all natural ingredients. It has bentonite clay to help protect her hair, so I know that she's gonna be good when she has this install. Now for her braid down, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some braiding hair to help reinforce her braids so that they can hold the weight of the extensions. I'm not a fan of these nets, these hair nets that they use, because I want to make sure that my client has access to her scalp so that it makes shampooing much easier. I don't like when the net, I just feel like it causes a lot of friction to the hair, and I know why people use it, but this is why, again, I use the braiding hair so that I know that her hair is strong and it has some help so that it's not weighted all on her hair. Now, after finishing her braid down, I'm going back in with the amethyst oil. Yes, it's a multi-use oil, and I love it because it has hemp seed oil in it, which is gonna help ease the tension of her scalp. Now, this is the only time you're gonna see me use oil on the scalp, and that's because we just finished braiding it. It just has a little bit of tension, so the oil is gonna help give it some relief. For her install today, I'm using these beautiful kinky curly extensions in her natural brown color. They're 20 inches, and just so you know, with every extension appointment, your girl provides the hair, so all you have to do is come as is, and your extensions are washed and ready to go. Before installing, I went ahead and lightly blew out her extensions, and you can see why we only need 2 bundles because the sheer volume is just so noticeable. Like, it's giving Diana Ross, giving Tracy. It's like so beautiful and so full but lightweight, which is why I love it so much, because even if you have fine hair, just the 2 bundles will still give you a natural look but not be so heavy. You know, when girls be having like 4 or 5 bundles in their hair, I'm just like, that's not your hair. But with 2 bundles, it definitely gives a natural look, so I love that. In the salon, I give the option between using kinky curly hair or kinky straight. Now for her, because we are trying to repair damage and really help her get into the habit of taking better care of her hair, we decided to go with kinky curly because that way she can just wear her hair curly. We can keep it in its natural state. We don't have to use a lot of heat, but then she also gets the versatility if she does want to blow it out or silk press it out. So she can just get into the habit of taking care of her hair with using the extensions. Now look at all the volume. It looks so good. Now you can see that her hair is just like a shade darker than the extensions, but it really worked out in our favor because it makes it look like it's like a rooted look. You know, I'd rather her natural hair be darker so that it looks like that's how her hair was colored. It's like maybe like a sun-kissed look. So while I'm getting into the styling and finishing of her hair, I just want to touch on why sew-ins are such a great protective style, especially if you're trying to grow out your hair or grow out some damage. And that is because it allows access to the scalp. You can still maintain your curly hair regimen and take care of your hair while wearing a sew-in. Unlike braids, unlike wigs, you can still wash your hair, especially because curly hair is so dry. In order to thrive, you need moisture. So once again, I'm going back in with that amethyst oil to use it as a heat protection so I can blend in her leave out. But like I said before, because she has the kinky curly hair, she doesn't have to keep going in with heat every time. We're just styling it straight just because we want to see it all nice and straight. But this is also why I love sew-ins, is because you can still be so versatile with your hair. You can change the color, you can change the cut, you can go in and style it without worrying about messing up your hair. You don't have to touch your hair at all, very little, but then you can still give it the moisture, give it the nutrients, give it the tender loving care that it needs, so that when it comes time for the takedown, you get to retain the length that you did. You see actual progress. Then when you like take down braids and you feel like your hair is gonna be like 12 inches longer, but then because it's dried out, all that hair just breaks right off when you detangle. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not coming for braids or wigs. They're definitely a time and a place. Like, for example, if you're going on vacation and you know you're going to be jumping in and out of water, I would definitely suggest getting braids over a sew-in because you don't have to manipulate your hair so much just to style it afterwards. But if you are looking to be able to be versatile and to be able to take care of your hair without compromising the style, then I say go for a sew-in because you can just do more with it, I feel. All right, y'all, so this is the finished product. It looks so good. We were so happy with it. It looks like it's growing right out of her scalp, and the blend was there, especially with the color. We were very happy with it. Once again, this is the kinky curly hair. It is so pressed out and it is just given so much body and flow, and it looks so natural. This install will last her 3 months. She came in 6 weeks, and I just want to show y'all the little bit of progress that we had. Y'all, check out all this new growth. This is only in 6 weeks. She says she's been washing her hair weekly, and 1 week she'll do her hair straight, the next week she'll do it curly, and look at that, that's a whole inch. All right, y'all, thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next. Bye.